maybe we'll sum up for a moment what positions we've had so far, right? We had, just in terms of, because we're going to see a very vast array of positions. Rabbeinu Tam and the Rambam. Rabbeinu Tam says that in Beit Sheni, Shmita was D'Oraita, and after the Churban, it became Drabanan. The Ramban seems to say that Shmita is Drabanan. Rashi also seems to say Shmita is Drabanan because, so again, Rashi seems to say Shmita is Drabanan because there's no Kedusha, right? Rashi writes, since B'tla Kedusha, Shmita is Drabanan, right? The Ramban seems to say that Shmita depends on Yovel. Rabbeinu Tam says in Beit Sheni, the Shmita was D'Oraita, but now there's no Yovel, so Shmita is Drabanan. The Truma says Shmita in Beit Sheni was D'Oraita, but then there's no Kedushat Eretz Yisrael after that. This is more like Rashi, maybe. Depends on how to read Rashi. The Itur says, no, Shmita nowadays is D'Oraita as well. No. This time I'm right. The Truma says in Beit Sheni was D'Oraita, but nowadays it's not because there's no Kedusha. But the Itur says that Shmita is D'Oraita nowadays as well. Because Rava disagrees with Abaye every time, right? Rava disagrees with Abaye every time, so, right? And Beit HaLevi says, really, all the other Rishonim who tell you it's Drabanan don't mean Stam Drabanan, they mean Kabbalah, right? The Nafkamina would be B'Safek. You'd have to machmir B'Safek. Now let's see the other opinion, which we've all been waiting for, the fun opinion of the Ravid and Baal HaMaor. The Ravid says on page 12, Nireli dehane kulu midat chasidut ka'avde. דאקאי מלן כרבי, דדרש דבר השמיטה שמעת, ואשתה ודאי אין יובל נוהג, לא בארץ ולא בחוץ מן התורה ולא מדרבנן. כלום. Have a look at the way the Ramban presents the Ravid's Shita, and in the Ramban right after this. שלום שהלכה כרבי, דאמר אין שמיטה נוהגת אלא בזמן שהיובל נוהג. בזמן שקיים מלן שהשמיטה תלויה ביובל לדבר תורה, אף מדבריהם אינה נוהגת אלא בזמן שהיובל נוהג. חייכי, תקון רבנן זכר לשמיטה, תקון זכר ליובל. אפשר שתקנו לזה ולא תקנו לזה, כששניהם תלויים זה בזה. היובל, תקון קידוש בית דין. רבותינו, היה בית דין קבוע בארץ ישראל. So in their days, in Hillel's days, used to keep Shmita midrabanan, just like they kept Yovel midrabanan. Do we keep Yovel? We don't keep Yovel at all. Mimele, we don't need to keep Shmita at all. No. You see that we do discuss Shmita. Midat Chasidut. Midat Chasidut. All the sugyot in Moed Katan, all that is only before the Churban. After that, Midat Chasidut. Right? Fantastic, right? Yeah, right? You can. I'm reading off the last line here. כיוון שבטל היובל ביטול גמור ואינו נוהג אפילו מדבריהם, השמיטה אינו נוהגת כלל אפילו מדבריהם. תורת קרקע, כספים, done. Until Mashiach comes, until we have a presentation of Rishevet, until, right? Whatever it is, until we have Yovel B'Kitzer, right? No Shmita. No Shmita. Can drop the Shiur, go back to Hilchot Shabbat. If you want to learn Halacha L'Maaseh, I'm happy to learn not Halacha L'Maaseh, but if you want to learn Halacha L'Maaseh, we should stop this year, go to Hilchot Shabbat, and we're done here. The Ramban disagrees. The Ramban disagrees. You see, Ve'en ze mechuvar, בעוד שאמרו בירושלמי, לדברי רבי פסקו יובלות, שמיטה נוהגים מדבריהם. אמרו בשעה שהיובל נוהג מדבריהם, שמיטה נוהג מדבריהם. Meaning, the Yerushalmi itself does in the Gemara, the Yerushalmi in Gittin. It says, when there's no Yovel, Shmita is Drabana. Right? It doesn't say, when there's no Yovel, there's no Shmita. Right? It's aware of this issue. ועוד, שמי רבי הלל הנשיא, שתיקן לנו סדר מועדות וקידשן לדורות על מניין שאנו מונין בו, שיובלו היה בארץ ישראל בדין ראוי לקדש. או שכן ימי רב אשי, שכבר בטלו מומחים מארץ ישראל, אלא בזמן הזה היה. ואף על פי כן מצינו לו ולרבנן דדרי, ומשמתם את ארכי ונפשי, לא נכתוב פה זבול. מי שאומר מידת חסידות הייתה להם, אין שומעים לו שכל שלא תקנו חכמים ממנו עושה, נקרא חסידי להדיוט. right? I mean, there are two points here. One is, why do Chazal make so much trouble with Shmita based on this? I'll give you an example. The Gemara in Sanhedrin Daf Kaf Vav has a few Amoraim. When did the Amoraim live? What, third, fourth century Lechora, right? Fourth century, fifth, right? Fourth, fifth century. After Galut, right? After Chuban, they see someone pruning during Shmita and they say, hey, let's put him in Chayred. Why? Because he's not keeping Midat Chasidut. Come on, right? And also you see everyone, right? Rav Ashi himself was writing a prosbul. Why was he writing a prosbul? Don't write a prosbul. Zecher, no. It's there's too much. And now, apart from that, what do you mean Midat Chasidut? There's a more fundamental point here. What do you mean Midat Chasidut? Why is it Chasidut? Why is it Chasidut to not grow my crops properly? Why? If you say Drabanan, but if you say there's no Drabanan, so why should I do it? Why should I do it?
It's a tribute.
Why?
It's an homage. It's a tribute. That makes it a Midat Chasidut.
All right, I hear. No, I hear, but again, it's a bit too much. There's a general question. There's a general question of Chumrah, about Chumrah. So there's a broad question Bichlal. What Chumrah is a Chumrah and what Chumrah is just Hidyot, as he says, right? If you invent your own mitzvah. Now here's that called inventing your own mitzvah. The Ramban says this is inventing your own mitzvah because there's no Shmita, right? Now Rav Kook says even if you'll accept everything, even if you disagree with every other point the Ramban says, so still, see this. קיבלו אותן יושבי ארץ ישראל מעולם, גם אחר שכבר לא היה בדין מקדש שנים, לחוש אולי נגשבית, זכר לחיוב שביעית של תורה, שנוהגת כאשר ישבו כל ישראל לארץ ישראל ויהיו כל יושבי עליה. Similar to what Rav Baruch says. Rav Baruch says, look, and Rav Baruch and Rav Kook, very good. They say, look, we have, I don't know, let's accept what the Ravid says, that Be'emet, when Chazal were talking about, and Chazal and the Gemara were talking about Shmita, they meant Shmita Midat Chasidut. The Maisa, in Eretz Israel, for a few hundred years, people have been trying to keep Shmita. To say today that it's all just Midat Chasidut doesn't make sense because Am Yisrael already accepted it. Similar to what I said about electricity earlier. I think that nowadays you can't say that electricity is just nothing on Shabbos. It's nothing because what is it? If you say it's not Bunah, not Mavir, what is it? Right? So you'll do it. Am Yisrael already accepted it. There's something too deep. So you can't say now there's a Midat Chasidut. Even if, now again, Rav Kook says, even if the Ravid is right, there are many reasons to say why the Ravid is wrong. But even if the Ravid is right, still it doesn't make sense. Still it doesn't work nowadays. Okay? That's that point about the Ravid. So sorry, I know, Dr. Paz was right, you should have just stopped. The Ravid, Balamor, say that Shmita is Drabanan, that Shmita doesn't exist. We're done.